In 1925, a British explorer, Percy Fawcett, went on a search for a city in the Amazon rainforest, which is said to be made of pure gold, and its king bathes in the daily powder of gold. But that day, Percy Fawcett left his camp but never returned. Amazon rainforest is the largest rainforest in the world, which is surprisingly shared by 8 countries. Its area is 7 million square kilometres. In such a large area, 2 countries like India and 28 countries like the United Kingdom can fit. Just as humans have not yet been able to explore a large part of the oceans, the Amazon rainforest has also not yet been able to explore. It is far from the reach of humans. Plants, animals, and microbes live here, of which only 10% have been found so far. New species are explored every day. There are about 400 million trees in the Amazon rainforest, and this is why this forest is also known as the lungs of the earth. 20% of the world's oxygen is released by the Amazon rainforest, 20%. According to an estimate, there are about 2 million people living in the Amazon rainforest who have no connection with the outside world. Because a large part of Amazon is still unexplored, whatever is hidden under this cover of the forest is still a mystery for the world. Today, we will know about a few such mysteries of the Amazon forest. Some have been solved, but many are still not yet in the hands of science. First of all, let's talk about the City of Gold. The biggest mystery of the Amazon forest so far is the City of Gold, which is also called El Dorado. It is said that at one time there was a city here that was made entirely of gold, and the king of the city bathed in daily gold powder and poured all that gold into the Amazon River. In the 16th century, Europeans came to South America, where the Amazon forest is located. They came with many soldiers and a plan to occupy this area. Here, they faced the local people of Amazon who had settled their cities here. Europeans took over their cities, and at the end of the 16th century, they learned that there is also a city in the depths of the Amazon forest, which is also made entirely of gold. So that's when Europeans started looking for this El Dorado city. After exploring the entire Amazon forest, they certainly found a lot of tribes here, but they couldn't find the city they were looking for, whereas here they definitely found a lot of gold. After searching for the next 200 years, the El Dorado was finally declared a myth. After that, in the 19th century, a British explorer, Percy Fawcett, decided to look for El Dorado once again. He did a total of 8 expeditions on the Amazon, but during this time, he didn't find El Dorado even after a long distance, which was mentioned by Europeans. In his last expedition, Percy Fawcett was in the middle of the Amazon when he was last contacted. After that, he went out in search, but never came back. This was on May 29, 1925, and the place where he disappeared was the Brazilian state of Mato Grosso. He was searched for many months, but neither did Percy Fawcett or his dead body. The scientific community believes that this place is not suitable for humans to live in, so no city or village can survive here. But over time, when technology became quite advanced, then some such things appeared on Amazon, which led to the fact that at some point, humans had inhabited the entire city. In fact, the place where Percy Fawcett was looking for was the right place, but the way of finding it was not right. Here, at some places, researchers have found human waste buried underground. Scientists have used LiDAR scanning devices at several places on Amazon and have also found structures made of stone under the layers of a dense forest, which have been hidden by the forest over time. The National Geographic team has also found a city within 15 kilometres from the coast of the Caribbean, in Amazon, where entire structures of 2,500 years ago were found buried in the mountains. But which is El Dorado in these? And where was it in such a big Amazon forest? This is still a mystery for the scientific community. Number 4. There are many such tribes in this vast Amazon forest who have never seen the outside world. Yes, how do these people live in the jungle? Even anthropologists do not know about it. One of these tribes is known as Pirapura, which lives in western Brazil. There were thousands of people in this tribe before, but only 15 to 20 people are left now. We also learned about this tribe after 1998, when they first came into contact with the outside world. Their language seemed to be trying to express their pain. When anthropologists decoded their words, it turned out that their tribe was already quite strong. But then, something happened. The occupation mafia killed all of their companions badly to mine in the forest. of which a few people were saved. It is not known how many tribes have settled their world in the middle of the Amazon jungle. Where did these people come from? Does he have any connection with the tribes who lived here thousands of years ago? No one has been able to find out about this until today. Number 3. For centuries, historians have not been able to confirm that when did the people who lived in the Amazon come here. But in 2017, this puzzle began to solve when archaeologists saw some paintings on the mountain near the Amazon forest in Colombia. These big stones were completely buried in the mountain. And to understand these paintings, it was very important to expose them. So the archaeologist dug 13 kilometers here, and it turned out that at some point these stones were inside a cave. The paintings found in this 13-kilometer cave were about 12,000 years old. At that time, the ending of the last ice age was going on, and obviously, at that time, there was no forest here, but only ice. In these paintings, some animals were also found that only existed in the ice age, like mastodons and giant sloths. From these paintings, it was also estimated that what was the condition of humans in that era, and how they would hunt even bigger animals than themselves. Number 2. In 2019, scientists were surprised when they found a dead humpback whale on Marajoa Island of Amazon forest in North Brazil. Surprisingly, the whale did not die, but the timing of its death was against the natural order. Not only that, but the whale was found near the Amazon River on the ground. In fact, this whale was 10 tons heavy. These whales enjoy hot water in the sea near Amazon in the beginning of winter, that is from October to November. But then, in search of food, they go south, near Antarctica. But how did this whale die near Amazon in February? The investigation revealed that the day it was found, it died only 4 days ago. Neither did it have any hunting marks on its body, nor did it have any injuries. So now many questions arise here. First, how did the whale reach here in this weather? Why did it come to the Amazon River from the sea? And most of all, how did it reach the ground between the Amazon forest? That day and today, this mystery was never solved. And now, number 1. Another secret of the Amazon forest was discovered in 2013, when a chemistry student near Peru found this strange structure in the Amazon. It was built on top of a plant leaf which looked quite mysterious. A cone was made of silk in its center, and a wonderful fence was also made around it. The student took photos of this structure and posted them on the internet. But surprisingly, no one had ever seen such a structure. For further investigation, a team of scientists visited this part of Peru. In a short time, they found more than 45 such structures. Some were built on trees and some on the leaves of plants. This mysterious structure was named the silk hench, and some of them were brought to the laboratory with them. With the help of a microscope, it was seen that there were small dust mites floating on the fence. These insects do not produce silk, so it was confirmed that they did not make this structure. After a few days, the cone in the middle of the fence started to burst, and a child of a spider came out of it. In fact, this structure was made by a special species of spider which is found only in the western Amazon. These spiders make fences around their eggs so that small dust mites get stuck in it. And when their child comes out of the egg, he must have something to eat. Wonderful thing, yeah? Please type your opinion on these. All mysteries. Have a great day. Goodbye.